Hey guys, it's Kim here, welcome back to my gaming channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys things I do every day on Genshin Impact in the order that I think is the most important. Let's start. Number 1, resin check. You never want to cap out your resin, so the first thing I do is check how much resin I have. If I have close to 160, I would immediately go and spend it. If I don't, then I can take my time to do other things first. Number 2, make condensed resin. Now if I am busy and don't have time to use my resin straight away, I'll craft condensed resin to use later. Each condensed resin uses 40 resins and you can use them in domains for double the loot. Basically, if you want to save time, use condensed resin. So my resin has gone down to 52, so I can go on with my day without worrying about it being capped. You can have up to 3 condensed resin in your bag at one time. Daily commissions. This one is pretty obvious, but make sure you do your daily commissions every day for adventure rank XP and primer gems. If I'm too busy to play Genshin at all in one day, I still always make sure to at least get all of my 4 daily commissions done and craft condensed resin whilst I'm at it. What I find is pretty convenient with this game is that you can play on your phone as well. Playing on my phone is nowhere near as good as playing on the PC obviously, but if you just want to do things like daily commissions or crafting, it's really simple and convenient. Once you reach around adventure rank 30, you'll realize getting AR XP is really hard. So the fastest way to get lots of XP is just to do these every day. It doesn't take too long, maybe about 10 minutes tops. The commissions are really easy to complete. For each commission you do, you get 250 AR XP. If you get 4 of them done in a day, that is 1000 XP. Plus you get 10 primer gems per commission, so that's 40 primer gems there. Plus you can get extras if you go talk to Catherine in either Mondstadt or Liyue. So make sure you don't forget to talk to her after you've completed everything, because you get an extra 500 adventure rank XP, plus you get an extra 20 primer gems. Number 4, expeditions. Since you are already talking to Catherine in either Mondstadt or Liyue, put all of your characters on expeditions and collect rewards if you haven't done so yet. I generally only put them on 1 expedition a day, unless if I remember to check 14 hours later, which I generally don't, because I usually only check once a day. But there are characters that can complete expeditions quicker than others. You don't get too much out of it, but it's free, and you can still use your characters even if they are on an expedition now, so it's worth it. I usually just put them on the Mora or the Ore expeditions. Number 5, materials for ascension. For talent and weapon ascensions, you'll need materials that are only available on certain days of the week. Check your characters to see if there is anything in particular that needs to be ascended and if you can do the domains on those days. So when I was filming this, it was a Tuesday, so I couldn't ascend Jean's weapon, but I can ascend Albedo's. So we are able just to click on this button and it would take you to the map, and then you can teleport to the domain if you wish to do it. So for each of these domains, if you collect the rewards, it costs 20 resin. So for me, I prefer to use condensed resin just because it saves time and it pretty much just gives you double the rewards. So that just means you don't have to do as many runs. But yeah, generally these domains are pretty easy to get through, but some domains are harder than others. So if you are struggling, then you can actually play with co-op. You can play with friends or you can just play with random people as well. Sometimes you get lucky, unlucky, really depends on the team. But yeah, once you are done, you can just collect rewards and then just ascend your materials. I prefer to do this first before farming for artifacts or doing bosses, just because you can only do these on certain days of the week. Number 6, Resin Refill. Now, if you are F2P or are under AR45, then you probably won't do this. But once you start farming for artifacts, you will quickly realize that getting good artifacts is not easy. And you will find that you will run out of resin way too quickly. Of course, you can use up your fragile resins, but you can also use primer gems to refill your resin. I know you may think I'm crazy for using my primer gems for resin and not for pools, but that is why I'm saying that if you are F2P, you most likely won't be doing this. But for me, I'm happy to spend a couple hundred primer gems so I can farm more domains. The first refill is 50 primogems, next is 100, then it goes up to 150, then 200. You can refill up to 6 times a day, but I usually just do it 1 to 2 times a day. Have you done your weekly bosses yet? The weekly bosses cost 60 resin to do each, but they drop lots of good loot as well as talent ascension material you will need. There are 3 weekly bosses in total: Storm Terror, the Wolf, and Child. You do want to do them all every single week just because of the drops they give. If you are struggling with them, for the Wolf and for Child at least, you can do it in co-op and have people help you. I usually do co-op with Child just because I find that I can get it done a little bit quicker with some extra help. You can only collect the rewards just once a week though, even if you beat the boss multiple times. Number 8. Burn your resin. Okay, so if you have done all of your weekly bosses and material ascension domains and still have resin left, use them to farm for ley lines or artifacts. I would recommend not artifact farming until you reach AR 45, just because you have a 100% chance of getting a 5-star artifact, and to be honest, it's only worth spending your precious fragile resin or money on these. So if you are not AR 45 yet, you can do things like bosses or character ascension materials, ley lines. There is a lot you can spend your resin on. Please save your fragile resins. If you are not AR 45 yet, don't waste them unless if you really have to. Number 9. City reputation. This is something I always forget to do myself, and I always find on Sunday night I'm quickly rushing to get these done, but get your city reputations done every week. There's Mondstadt and Liyue. Depending on your reputation, you can get some really cool rewards like a compass to help you find the treasure chests, portable teleport points, even recipes, so make sure you do all the bounties and requests every single week. Every week I just focus on one city, as you can only do 3 bounties and 3 requests every single week from each city. Besides gaining reputation from the city, you also get 30,000 Mora per bounty you do, so it's worth it, especially if you are running low on Mora like me. Number 10. Battle Pass. Okay, so if you are to spend any money on Genshin, then I 100% recommend the Battle Pass. You get triple the items that you would normally get, so once again, if you are low on materials and Mora to level up characters, the Battle Pass is a lifesaver. I always check every day to make sure I have done all of the dailies to get the XP. It's super quick and easy if you've already done the above things I mentioned earlier. You also have some weekly tasks that you can complete as well, so if you haven't done so yet, you can do them pretty quickly. They don't take too long to do. If you guys want me to make videos on how to get all of the 100 specialties quickly, then I can do that. Just let me know in the comment box down below. So even if you are not paying for the battle pass, it's still worth to get all of these tasks done just because of the stuff that you can get for free. Number 11. Events. Events are so important as they give you a lot of good items and Mora, which you most likely will be running low on if you're leveling up all of your characters. The most recent event, the Chalk Prince and the Dragon, was tedious, but it didn't cost any resin to do, and clearing at the shop was totally worth it. The items they give you would have cost you lots of resin, so you're basically getting them all for free. The events only run for a limited time, so make sure you do them every day when they are on. And also these are small rewards, but also make sure to get the test runs done as well. Number 12. Free artifacts. That's right. Every day there are free artifacts that spawn in certain locations. So if you are running low on artifacts, you need them to level up others, then I really recommend you go around and collect them every single day because hey, it's free. You can collect quite a bit every day, so if you guys want me to make a video on artifact farming, then let me know in the comment box down below. I can make it for a future video. But yeah, you can collect quite a bit and you can use them to upgrade your other artifacts. 13. Ore hunt. I hate ore hunting. I think it's one of the most boring things ever, but if you upgrade a lot of weapons, you'll run out of crystals very quickly. So about 1 to 2 times a week, I get together with friends, we go to everyone's world and we all hunt together. However, there are some spots where ores spawn every day, which I go to and collect on my own on days where I don't hunt with friends. If you guys want a video on the routes we take when we hunt, I can also make another video on that. But yeah, ores are very important. Make sure you collect them every day. 14. Craft crystals. Once you have collected your ores, you can go and craft crystals, and they can be used to level up your weapons, which you definitely need lots of. You can craft 30 a day, but you can only do 20 at a time, so you have to do 2 rounds. Usually I just do 1 round because I tend to forget, because I usually collect them the next day. But yeah, if you want to maximize how many you can make 30. That is the end of today's video. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you guys have any tips or tricks that you want to share with everyone else, please let me know in the comment box down below. Also let me know what other Genshin videos you would like me to make. I'm working on all of the chests in Liyue, so hopefully I can get them up sometime next week. But as always, thank you so much guys for watching. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. I've also got a vlogging channel and a main channel if you want to check those out as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!